work with a actual student's project. It was done a couple of years ago. This is the file project 2 companion file. But here is a project, not an extremely good project, but I think I got about a B minus. But it's keeping track of milk produced in a few states. And if your project needs a cover page, there's a rubric of what needs to be in your project. And here a little explanation of what this workbook does. It keeps track of milk gallons produced weekly by cows. The cows get the weekend off so they can produce more. It's kind of a silly little project. Notice there's one problem here in the first cover page presented, and it has today's date showing because this is the equal today function, right? If you want to have a static date, a date doesn't change, you just type in the regular date. But a little explanation here on the cover page, and then if we take a look at the individual sheets, here is the Wisconsin sheet. So she's got a farm in Wisconsin. The cows are named, I think, brown, blue, red, green. Basically this is a made-up, obviously, spreadsheet where they just typed in the values. Again, you don't have to put exact, real numbers in these spreadsheets. The more important thing is doing the Excel functions. So over here for this brown cow, this again Wisconsin farm, the comment is good. It's a quick VLOOKUP and looking up this little chart, 1 to 5 poor, 5 to 10 average, gives me a quick comment. There's a percent change, what's the percent change from Monday to Friday, and again if they get a treat or not, and here's a nested if, right? So if G4, which is the total gallons produced, right, is over 17, they get an extra treat. If it's over 15, basically anything between 15 and 17, they just get a treat. If it's less than 15, then no treat. So it requires this, each one of the requirements for the nested if. And basically how it works, how you want to do this spreadsheet, make your life easier. You do one sheet as best you can. They took their time, probably, well, not that much time. It's not that exciting of a project, to create this Wisconsin sheet. And then they just copied and pasted it into Minnesota. So if we take a look at the Minnesota sheet, it's the same sort of thing. They just typed in, even typed in the name Minnesota up here in the title, which would have been nice, but change some numbers. Look, if there's a conditional formatting here, probably if they, over a certain number of gallons, it goes red. And again, same VLOOKUP with here using the named range TA. They're, again, on this first sheet, Wisconsin, this must be named TA, right? Let me take a quick look. Yes, that's named TA. So if I go back to Minnesota, again, they get the percent change, treat, no treat. So you do one sheet as best as you can, and then they're very similar. These sheets should be interchangeable almost. So again, I go to the New Jersey sheet. Again, they didn't even put the label New Jersey up here. I could have created the spreadsheet and it just, I think, half an hour at the most. It's not the most exciting spreadsheet, but it does a lot of things on the checklist. There's a summary sheet where she pulls numbers in from summing through Wisconsin through New Jersey, B4. There's the total amount of brown cow milk for Monday. I don't know why we really care about that, but it is functional. And here's a quick pie chart showing you the days of the week, a pie breakdown, and a bar graph that basically shows you the same thing. So I'm not really sure the difference between the pie chart and the bar chart, but so this did not get a lot of creativity, did not get a lot of degree of difficulty, this file, but it did have the basic things you need in the checklist. So multiple sheets feeding into a summary sheet. A lot of people do different kinds of spreadsheets, and people have done like wedding planners before in the past, where each sheet has one wedding. I have a company that sets up weddings, so I got the Smith wedding sheet, I got the Brown wedding sheet, and then I keep track of my costs and revenues for each wedding. And on the summary page, I want to compare the wedding to wedding, which one was more profitable, the Brown or the Smith one. So different things you can do. I'm going to open up another kind of a project in the project 3 video next.